To begin the conversation, if you would please comment below, remember who you are. In fact, as you're typing that into your cell phone device, or maybe you're on your laptop right now, I want you to verbalize that statement. Say that out loud. Remember who you are. 4 words. So simple, but extremely powerful. Remember who you are. Anytime we are working towards something that is big, something that is worthwhile, you will be met with some form of resistance. Now, at the time of this recording, for those that may be watching this on the replay, it's December 18th, 2023, meaning we have 13 days remaining in the year, right? 13 days remaining in this month before we transition into 2024. Now, I'm quite sure many of us developed and established great ideas, big goals, massive dreams that we wanted to accomplish at the start of this year. And as we're winding down, you're evaluating your progress. And maybe somebody in this broadcast is feeling a little discouraged because you're not where you think you should be, right? Or maybe you've been working diligently, you've been putting forth a lot of effort towards that goal, and it's frustrating because you're not seeing the results that you feel as if you deserve, right? You've been applying yourself, and day in and day out, you're taking daily steps towards your goals, but it seems as if every time you take 10 steps forward, you get pushed back 15, and it's frustrating. It's disappointing. And in many cases, somebody may feel defeated in this broadcast. I want you to remember who you are in this moment, especially as we close this year out, right? Because the goal is for us to finish this year strong. I love this quote. I saw this quote a few years ago, and as I was driving this morning, I was reminded of this quote, and I believe somebody needs to hear the words that come from this quote, especially if you find yourself in a difficult situation. The quote simply says, right, I'll break this quote down, but it simply says, the adversary whispered, you can't handle the storm. Now, pause for a quick second, okay? The adversary, in modern terms, that's the right? The opposition. The opposition can be fear, it can be doubt, it can be discouragement, it can be trauma, it can be your past, it can be your present predicament, the conditions that you find yourself in, it can be your current environment that may be seeming to hold you back from experiencing more in life. The adversary whispered, you cannot handle the storm. But here's what happened next. The warrior responded, I am the storm. Family, comment below, I am the storm. Man, if we had time this morning, we would break that quote down in more specific detail. But because of the essence of time, we'll scratch the surface really on the profound nature of that quote, right? Again, the adversary whisper, meaning there's always going to be that voice in your mind that's telling you that you cannot handle the next level, that you don't have what it takes to succeed, that you don't have what it takes to build your career, to build that business, to become the best version of yourself. Or maybe somebody has been diagnosed with a chronic illness and you have that voice in your head telling you that you will not survive this. This is going to take you out. This is going to be your breaking point. I'm here to remind you, family, it's not your breaking point, it's your making point. Because what we have to understand from that quote was that the person that received this information from the adversary did not buy into the information that was relayed, right? What do you mean, D1? The adversary whispered, you can't handle the storm. But immediately, what happened was the warrior responded, not the worrier, not the doubter, not the person that feels insecure, not the person that feels defeated, but the warrior responded. In essence, what D1 is saying, family, is you've got to reinvent the way you see yourself to overcome this challenge that you're currently in, right? For many of us, right, you may be like your back is up against the wall as you're working towards your personal goals. It seems like the opposition is stacked against you as you're looking to climb the corporate ladder. It seems as if things are falling apart as you're working towards that goal that you're aiming to experience in your life. You've got to reinvent how you see yourself. Maybe historically you've viewed yourself as that insecure teenager that experienced that trauma in your past. Maybe historically you viewed yourself as a person that always falls short or lacks discipline. Maybe you've labeled yourself as a person that consistently procrastinates, and that's why you're lacking the execution. I need you to reinvent how you view yourself in this moment and start identifying as the warrior that you are. Because here's the beautiful thing about identity. Family, we are wired in a way where our behavior will always be consistent with our identity. Most people attempt to change their behavior, and therefore they resort back to the same behavior after an extended period of time because they never changed their identity. But here's what I'm saying. As we begin to level up and close out this year and build momentum into 2024, I challenge you to raise the frequency of your identity. I challenge you to reinvent how you view yourself. Instead of seeing yourself as this person that always falls short, that always gets the short end of the stick, that always seems to be falling in this position of failure or defeat, I need you to see yourself as the warrior that you are. Remember, at the top of this conversation, I encourage you to remember who you are. You're not your mistakes. You're not your pain. You're not your trauma. You're not your past. No. I don't want you to downgrade your vision to fit and match your reality. I want you to upgrade your vision of yourself to match the destiny that you've been created to fulfill. And this starts with you making the conscious decision, I'm a warrior. And what the warrior does when the times become challenging, when the road becomes rough, when the struggle becomes real, they respond in a way. Notice I said respond and not react. They respond in a way to adversity where they let it know, I won't be defeated. I'm the one that you need to be worried about, right? I'm the force that needs to be reckoned with. So I understand life is unfolding in different ways right now. I understand it's challenging as you're working towards your goals. I understand it's difficult as you're navigating these adverse conditions that you find yourself in. But I need you to firmly believe that you have what it takes to overcome whatever life throws at you, right? If we had points, I'll give those 2 points. Number 1, reinvent how you view yourself. Then number 2, believe that tomorrow can and will be better than today. And extend that belief by understanding you have what it takes to make that thing happen, right? You have the power to make that positive change in your life because you are the storm. You are the one that needs to be worried about, right? You are this force that needs to be reckoned with. We've said a lot during today's conversation. I'll wrap it up by saying this. Again, there's 13 days remaining in this year. 13 days remaining until we step into a new opportunity, which is classified as a new year, right? I want you to build momentum into 2024. Forget about what happened last week. It's not about what happened yesterday. What matters most is what you do right now. And what you do right now is largely influenced by how you view yourself. So today, I need you to identify as the warrior that you are, right? I need you to see yourself as a winner. You can't perform like a winner until you see yourself being one. This is an inside job, family. You may be saying, well, D1, the odds are stacked against me. D1, you don't know what I'm facing right now. Well, David, it sounds good and very inspirational, but you have no idea what season I'm currently in. My back is heavy up against the wall. I think it was J.K. Rowling that said, rock bottom is the great foundation that you can build your life, right? You may find yourself in a difficult situation or a challenging experience, but again, that's not what matters the most. What matters the most is what you do about it. And what you do about it is largely influenced about how you view yourself. So what's going to help us embrace positivity and overcome the obstacles is to see yourself for who you truly are. Again, you're not your mistakes. You're not your failures. You're not your past. You're not that person that the professor said will never be successful. You're not that person that was neglected, that was abandoned in your younger years. You're not that you, right, that made the mistake. I challenge you. I encourage you. Stop identifying as that person. You're not what happened to you. No, you're not a victim of circumstances. You're a creator of circumstances. And what's going to help you create better circumstances is by you identifying with the true essence of who you are. So if you don't get anything else Out of what we said out of today's conversation and during today's broadcast, remember the adversary whispered, "You can't handle the storm." But the warrior responded, "I am the storm." Comment below, family. I am the storm. Let's close it out with that. I see Yusuf. I am the storm. Let's maintain that mindset. Yeah, you got to ride the wave. If you slid into this broadcast and I was unable to give you a shout out, be sure to comment below. And then, family, again, if this is your first time, or maybe it's your first time in a long time, put a number 1 in the chat. Then place your first name afterward. I'll be sure to shout you out before we do wrap things up this morning. Again, put a number 1 in the chat. Then place your first name afterward before we wrap things up. Also, if we've yet to connect on other platforms, be sure to connect with your boy. I'm at D1 Gibson. Pretty much on all platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter. Then take advantage of all the free resources that are available on the website. That's at elevationisAmust.com. Again, elevationisAmust.com, as you see up there on the screen. Join the newsletter for more personal growth tools and strategies to be sent directly to your inbox. Mia's in the building. Great day to you, sis. Absolutely, you're very welcome. Yeah, you are the storm, and never forget it. But that being said, family, let's wrap this thing up, because remember, you got dreams to catch and success to create. So therefore, we each have to be busy being great. It's a lifestyle that we have to adopt, discipline that we must apply, consistency that we have to continue to execute with in order for us to level up and build the life that we envision. Now, before we do conclude and wrap up today's broadcast, if you find yourself in a difficult situation or challenging experience, just remember that this too shall pass. So be encouraged. Keep your head up, stick your chest out, and keep persisting until you succeed. And remember, out of the 8 billion people that walk the face of this wonderful and amazing earth, if none of them tell you that they love you today, remember your brother from another mother, D1 Gibson, has nothing but love for each and every single one of you. So let's pay that forward. Be advocates for positivity, ambassadors of love. The world is full of a lot of negative energy, but we have to be the ones that make positivity go viral, right? It starts and ends with us. Let's stay purpose-driven, family. Again, 13 days remaining in the year of 2023. You still got time to achieve your goals. Don't feel as if it's over. No, keep taking daily steps. Let's continue to build momentum towards the life that we envision so we can experience a reality that's better than the one that currently exists. But again, that all starts and it ends with you, because you are the storm. You're the warrior. Step into this week's opportunities with that frame of mind. With all of that being said, family, again, have a phenomenal Monday. Let's step into this week claiming everything that has our name on it. In fact, be effective, be successful, live with some passion, and most importantly, join in with me, if you would please. 3 pounds to your chest. 1, 2, 3. Be powerful. I'll see you all next week. Have a wonderful and amazing... Actually, no, we will not be live next week. Next week is Christmas. Enjoy your holiday with your family. Spend time with family. Share love. Give love. Be love. That's what it's about, family. I wish each and every single one of you all happy holidays, a Merry Christmas. I pray that you all spend time to relax, recover, and most importantly, be immersed in love. From my family to yours. Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. I'll make an announcement soon. I don't know when the next time we'll go live because of the holidays. It kind of conflicts things. But nonetheless, let's continue to move forward towards the life that we're aiming to experience. Be powerful, family. Peace. I can hear the message loud and clear. I'm gonna make it.
can see my shot is here, so now I'm gonna take it. Gotta get up, get out, time to stand up, get loud, time to rise up off the floor. And I'm stronger than ever now, can't hold me down no more. I'm waking up, 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 I'm waking up. So I'ma do it right now.